What's up guys, we're here in Venice, and in this video, we're going to show you our top things to do here, as well as some essential travel tips to help you plan your trip. So hope you enjoy it. Venice is located in northeastern Italy. Nicknamed the City of Canals, Venice was built on over 100 islands and is connected by a network of bridges and walkways. In fact, the main tourist area is totally car-free, which makes it perfect for strolling around and soaking in the atmosphere. Beyond its romantic reputation, Venice boasts stunning architecture, a rich history, and cultural treasures. In this video, we highlight 10 of the best things to do in Venice, including some hidden gems. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. Gliding through Venice's canals in a gondola is undeniably the most touristy experience in the city. Yet for many people, ourselves included, it's a bucket list item. Despite the cost, there is a romantic charm to cruising through the hidden waterways and under ancient bridges. In general, gondola rides last about 30 minutes, and you can book a ride in person at the canals or pre-book it online to guarantee a spot. Teatro La Fenice rises from the city's canals in the San Marco district. This theater is one of Italy's most renowned opera houses and was nicknamed the Phoenix since it rose from the ashes of fires 3 different times. The theater is open to visitors on a daily basis and includes an audio guide that tells the venue's rich history and significant role in Italian music. Venice is a photographer's paradise, thanks to its many canals, which are adorned with iconic bridges. Spanning the Grand Canal, the Rialto Bridge is the most popular one, and boasts some stunning views. However, it does get crowded since it's on a well-used tourist path. For a touch of romance, admire the historic Bridge of Sighs. We'll talk more about the interesting story of this bridge later in the video. And the 2 other famous bridges that you can't miss are Constitution Bridge and Academia Bridge, both offering great views of the sparkling canals.
The famous bridges, they're beautiful, but they also do get very crowded. So if you want to find yourself a quieter area, come to Dorsoduro, because the views and bridges here are equally as pretty.
Getting lost on your own in Venice's winding alleys is charming, but a guided walking tour unlocks the city's intriguing history and stories. We joined a 2-hour walking tour, which started in the quieter Dorsoduro district. From there, we walked through tucked-away alleys and past many historic landmarks on our way to the Rialto Bridge. The tour ended at St. Mark's Square, Venice's most famous attraction. Doing this walking tour on our first day set the perfect foundation for exploring the rest of Venice, since our guide also gave us a lot of local tips. Venice has many different islands that are waiting to be explored, with Burano and Murano being the most beautiful ones. Murano is a short boat ride away from the main tourist area and is famous for its glass-blowing tradition that dates back centuries. You should definitely check out the glass blowing, but leave time to stroll around the picturesque canals here before heading to the next island. After another 30 minutes on the boat, you'll get to Burano. This was our favorite island of the two, as it was filled with cozy restaurants and endless colorful buildings.
There are over 20 million annual visitors in Venice, so it's very important that you book everything well in advance.
We booked all our activities for this trip through Get Your Guide, from skip-the-line tickets to unique experiences like the one we're doing right now, which brings us to the sponsor of today's video. Get Your Guide is the leading online travel experience platform, and they offer more than 110,000 curated things to do in destinations all around the world. Venice has tons of unforgettable experiences to pick from. All of these are rated and reviewed by verified travelers just like us. This means you can find activities that match your interests and book with confidence. Their user-friendly app keeps everything organized too, with food tours, walking tours, and attraction tickets all in one convenient place. Plus, with skip-the-line access for popular attractions like the Doge's Palace, you can bypass the long lines where people are buying tickets and maximize your sightseeing time. What we also really like is Get Your Guide's 24/7 customer support and flexible cancellation policy. Overall, we've enjoyed using Get Your Guide during all of our travels and highly recommend them. Venice's beating heart lies in Piazza San Marco, a grand square framed by architectural marvels. Dominating the scene is the iconic San Marco Basilica, with its soaring domes and breathtaking golden mosaics. Inside, the ceilings are adorned with even more beautiful mosaics depicting biblical stories. Keep in mind that San Marco Square and Basilica are the busiest places in Venice, and you can expect lots of crowds during the day. For the best experience, book your Basilica entrance tickets online in advance so you can skip the long waiting line. Standing shoulder to shoulder with St. Mark's Basilica, the Doge's Palace is another popular attraction. Built in the 14th century, this palace was the heart of the Venetian government. The Doge and his advisors conducted their affairs here, making crucial decisions that shaped Venice. Today, it's a museum where you can explore its opulent chambers adorned with frescoes. For us, the highlight was walking across the Bridge of Sighs, which served as a connecting passage between the Doge's palace and the prison. In fact, it's said that prisoners would let out a sigh here as they caught one last glimpse of their beautiful Venice before being taken to their cell. Italian cuisine is known for its fresh regional ingredients and delicious simplicity. However, Venice boasts a unique spin on Italian food. Seafood takes center stage here, with dishes like black squid ink risotto and creamy cod mousse. But Venice is also known for cicchetti, which are bite-sized delights similar to tapas. You'll also find a variety of regional wines here, like Prosecco and Bardolino. We indulged in the unique Venetian cuisine on a food tour. During this immersive tour, we visited local neighborhoods and wine bars, in which we tried a variety of dishes and drinks. Venice's charm goes far beyond the touristic zone of San Marco. We highly recommend escaping the crowds and exploring Venice's quieter districts. Each district offers a unique flavor of Venice. Dorsoduro is the artistic zone, where many museums are located, as well as picturesque canals. Castello is the quietest district, where you can find gardens and a historic shipyard. Finally, Cannaregio was our favorite area, boasting a local vibe with many authentic cicchetti and lacqueri. There are great spots here to have a romantic dinner on the canal. Seeing Venice from above is a magical experience, since you can see its winding canals, shimmering lagoon, and terracotta roofs. We took an elevator to the top of the iconic St. Mark's Bell Tower, which is the highest point in Venice. From here, we had amazing 360 views over the city. Another more hidden gem option is the Palazzo Contarini del Bovolo, which is famous for its spiral staircase that leads to an observation terrace. While it's not as high as the Campanile, it still provides a unique viewpoint of the terracotta roofs and has fewer crowds. As we promised at the beginning of the video, we'll now share a few travel tips for Venice. First, Venice's charm comes at a price, especially for accommodations in the heart of the city. Opt to stay out of the tourist zone for better prices. For example, we stayed in Mestre on the mainland of Venice, which is connected to the center by a short train ride or bus. Trains and buses run almost every 10 to 15 minutes, making it a convenient and budget-friendly alternative. Since the main island is car-free, Venice is best discovered on foot. Keep in mind that there are lots of bridges with stairs, making it challenging for strollers and wheelchairs. For those with accessibility concerns, water taxis or water buses are available. The water buses are also called vaporetti, and these can get crowded, especially on peak times or on popular routes. However, they are the cheapest option. Water taxis are significantly more expensive than water buses and require some bargaining. Venice attracts large crowds, especially during public holidays, special events, and during weekends. The streets are narrow, so it can be hard to avoid people in the touristic areas. Booking activities and popular attractions well in advance is crucial to avoid disappointment. Consider visiting during weekdays or shoulder seasons in the spring or fall for a more relaxed experience. Finally, you may have heard of a fee to enter Venice. When we were there, this was in its trial period and cost €5 per day. This applies only on certain days, like weekends or public holidays, for day trippers or travelers staying outside of Venice. Since this is a new thing, check the website before visiting to be updated about the latest restrictions. If you're planning your Italy trip, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description below the video. We also included other important links in the description that will help you with your Venice experience, such as an interactive map so you can get to each place that we mentioned. We'll catch you on the next adventure.